Asset management is the central function of Custodian. Repairing assets, maintaining assets, deploying, relocating, and retiring assets. But what is an asset? Anything your company needs to do business is an asset. That includes machinery, equipment, tools, computers, furniture, fixtures. These are all assets. Even less tangible things like licenses, certifications, and permits. These are also assets. The asset database includes details like manufacturer, model and serial numbers, purchase dates, prices, warranties, repair records, upcoming scheduled maintenance, everything you need to know about an asset. The database also includes each asset's location, or more specifically, the site and area where an asset will be deployed. To avoid confusion between similar or identical assets, Custodian generates a unique identification number for each asset, called an asset tag. When configuring Custodian, you have the option of customizing these asset tags. Using these custom asset tag prefixes will help users more quickly identify assets just by looking at the tag number. All right, let's start adding new assets to your Custodian database. First, we'll need to create a few asset categories to help keep things organized. In the left menu panel, choose Assets, then Categories. To create a new category, click the Add New Asset Category button. Give your new category a broad, descriptive name, and save. Create as many of these as you need. There's no limit. Since asset categories are very general, Custodian narrows them down into slightly more specific subcategories, called asset types. To see the asset types within a category, click the Types button. This will expand or collapse the list of types for that category. To create a new asset type, click the Add New Asset Type button. In the Asset Type modal, enter a descriptive name for the asset type. Enter a custom tag prefix for this particular asset type, and we'll add some configurations. Configurations are characteristics that are common to a certain asset type. For example, if your asset type is desktop PCs, relevant configurations might be operating system, processor, RAM, and static IP. When you finish adding your configurations, click Save. You can always go back to make corrections or modifications. Finally, you're now ready to start adding your assets into the Custodian database. In the left menu panel, choose Assets, then Add New Asset. This will open the Add Asset modal. For your new asset, select the category, the type, and the area where your asset will be deployed. Set the status of the new asset. In most cases, the status will be deployed, but there might be cases where you're inputting data for an asset that is currently out being repaired or has been retired. Select the condition and click Next. Enter the manufacturer, model, and serial number. Custodian will automatically generate an asset tag number, but you can enter your own number if you already use a different tagging system. Click Next. These fields are optional: purchase date, cost, and warranty expiration date. Click Next. You can also upload a picture of the asset. This is not required, but it is very useful for technicians in the field. Enter any notes about the asset that you haven't already entered, and fill in the custom configurations. Then finish. To view or edit an asset's details, return to your list of assets and select it. You can now see and edit all the details associated with that one asset. We'll discuss deployment, maintenance schedules, issues, and events in a future tutorial.